is the one, the only, and the master of all frogs, and his name is...
Frogs Master 595.
Frogs Master 595.
Frogs Master 595.
Frogs Master 595. Hello everyone, this is Frogs Master 595. Yeah, this is a video completely on the Jimmy Louis Armstrong. With that mouth where this can happen. If you've not seen that video, I did not break it. Okay, it comes off. Okay, the piece is not snapped. It's on here. Mouth gear's split anyway. It's been split for a while. This is not snapped, okay? I didn't abuse there. I guess I did, but most of you know about that, I think. I'm just gonna keep it off. I'm not gonna try to get it back on while I'm holding phone. Louis Armstrong. It's something with his head, and no, it's not that it's that shiny. But, yeah, that's not an orange thing on his head. No, that is how shiny his head is. You can completely see me in there. Like, actually kind of good. At least for just for plastic that's been painted. That really is shiny, jeez. I did not realize it was that shiny. I mean, I knew it was, but look at this. Wow. This isn't some trick, it really is like that. But it is still with the head, it's just not with the outside of the head. It's with the inside, kinda. Not really, though. Because, no, it's not that the headgear is split. As you can hear, there is a gear in there, of course. And it is splitting, but it's not split. It wasn't split, because when his head did move, it would go at a pretty good, it'd go to like right here. About there, actually. Around here. Not here, but like there. From if it were here. You know, it still goes quick, it still went good. Maybe not now if his head moved, but at least then it did. You see, the thing that happened with his head is something with the speed dial, actually. You know, I had forgotten that these had speed dials, and I think all the pop cultures do, except for maybe like Three Stooges. But that would be the speed dial there, and as you can see, no speed dial. That's because when I tried to turn it with a screwdriver to make his head a little bit faster, because, I don't know, it was already fast, but I wanted to see how fast it could go. Maybe, or maybe not dumb to figure that out, but when I was, you know, turning it with the screwdriver, the metal thing or whatever for the speed dial, it shot down in there, and then I opened this up and I couldn't find it, and it just stayed like that, and the head did not move at all after that. Like, the head could not move at all after I shot the speed dial down in there, you know, probably because I had already turned it already, because I did get it turning, and then I pressed it, and his head wasn't moving at all. And then I tried turning it back, and that's when it shot in there, and then his head was still... Yeah, I didn't get to turn it back, so his head was still completely not doing anything. It just doesn't do anything. I'll show you, but... Yeah. Seat's still just down in there. Can't see anything, because it's just down in there. Just a little bit ago, like a couple of weeks ago or so, I opened this back up and I found where the speed dial went. So luckily it didn't go somewhere under that desk or in this vent or under my bed. No, it really did get stuck in here. Because when the first time when I opened this up, I thought that maybe it came out and went somewhere on the floor. And then it would go like in the vent or something. But no, it was still in here the whole time. It was just I didn't realize it was like covered up by some wires and glue. But I found it, and I tried to get it back in the spot, and I kind of did get it back in the spot, and it wasn't, like, disconnected from its, whatever, glue and wires, kind of, not completely. I got the things back on, and, like, the metal parts for the speed dial, and no, it didn't do anything. I tried turning it, it didn't do anything, and, you know, it stayed, like, at the top, right by that hole there for a little bit, but eventually... You know, a couple days later, it just shot back down in there again. And that's annoying. And that's not cool. And, head still doesn't do anything. You see? Nothing. Nothing at all. Why? I don't know. Because that's how this thing has to be to me. It's gotta just be like that. I don't know why. But it has to. Because that's cool. You know, that's great. His arm is great, though. Actually great, not sarcastically great. See? That's a great arm. Like, great. Actually, an amazing arm. Very good. And the mouth is, well, the piece itself, it's pretty good. You know? But the mouth gear is split, and the eyes are split. Yeah. Only the hand moves now. See that? Nothing with the head. Nothing. It's not the gear. Not the gear. Now, those noises you hear, it's not from the arm. It's from the eyes and the mouth. I think you can tell, though, because the buzzes they kind of happen right when the eyes and the mouth would move, so I think you know. Nothing with the head, though. Again, I know that the gears in here are splitting. You can hear. But it's just not that. It's that the speed dial was turned and then it got shot in there and can't make it good again. It can't make it good. I mean, I probably could, but I've never heard of someone having a speed dial issue. I've heard people say how they didn't know that these had speed dials. But, you know what? You know what? Nothing with an actual issue. That speed dial just broke and went in there, and his head is not going to move. Unless if someone knows how to, for some reason, be able to get a speed dial to work again. I don't know, maybe. Who knows? His head does nothing, and his mouth comes off. But that's okay, because it goes back on and then stays on. It's just that I can pull it off. The piece always stays. That's good. And the arm's good. These two things aren't, and the head is obviously not good. Because it's bad. This is a very rare problem, I think. I think I'm the only collector to have a speed dial problem with this Gemmy item, with any Gemmy item, with the pop culture series. Ugh, okay, peace.